Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. I am Jake. Joining me once again is Jason. How are you?
I am okay. I'm fighting a cold, so if I cough in anybody's ear, I'm apologizing ahead of time. That's about it.
A track we haven't been before to yet. That was not English, but Milwaukee. Nick Leo coming in tonight on the top. Daryl Klotz second. Juan Escamilla third. Jake Weaver fourth. John Novak fifth. Chris White sixth. Alan Phillips, the Ledge, Jason Weaver, and Steve Angie are going to make up your top 10.
Pretty close. Points are pretty tight there with everybody from the next positions ahead and the ones behind.
Yeah. Starting on pole tonight, John Novak alongside Daryl Klotz.
Jake Weaver and Jason Weaver, row 2. We got Weaver again this season.
Row 3, Steve Angie, Robert Nelson.
Alan Phillips and Brian Messer, row 4.
Row 5, Aaron Jenkins and Salmon.
Cameron King and Chris White in row 6.
Mark Brown, Nick Leo for row 7.
Keith Schooling and Jack Durham, row 8.
I would have to assume Leo had a mishap during qualifying.
I would think. Maybe. Short track, and he just might not like the style. The flatness, the shortness.
That's true.
Jack Durham in the back as well. I don't think he put in the time, but if he did, he could be sitting in the same boat. So yeah, what do we got? 1 mile, Milwaukee, flat, short track, tight turns.
Like New Hampshire, but a little more difficult.
Yeah, we're gonna see some contact tonight, I'm sure.
There's not really two grooves here. Everybody's probably going to be sticking to that paved area on the bottom.
Yeah, they're gonna want the bottom.
Field gets going. Klotz hung right with Novak there.
Yeah, tiptoeing through the corner. Daryl gives a lot of room to the inside.
Too much. It's going to open the door to the 27, yeah.
Novak's going to lead. Lap 1. Jake Weaver got it. Around Daryl there.
I don't see Jason Weaver anymore because Brian Messer's in 4th. We do have a yellow out already, and that'd be why I don't see him.
Oh, look at that. Completely missing the rear of the car. Bumper cover.
I don't see that often. Unless it's part of the new damage model. Chris White may have been involved too. He's got some nose damage.
He does, yes.
Three wide, 2 rows deep. There's a lot of cars involved.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly know what happened. I didn't.
They just ran out of room. Ledge came up a little bit. Jay, I think, came off the wall, but just a moment of 4 wide there.
Chris apparently not knowing Jack was on the inside. Yep, that's what that is. Excuse me. Looks like the ledge comes up a little bit. Jay does come off the wall attach.
Leo just barely making it through round 2.
I don't see the 86 involved in any of that. Oh, he just loses it on his own up there. 2 separate incidents. I'm wondering if what the guys in the back might have saw that happen and were checking up and...
Possible.
Was focused on the 86, losing it up in front.
He just tail slapped the wall and his bumper came off.
Yeah, and I'll bet you the 86 actually caused that incident in the back with the guys checking up and paying attention to him. Restart this race.
I'm gonna jump here.
I was gonna say, sorry, excuse me. Reassumed his position. Jake Weaver got around Darrell Klotz in a lap. Oh, that is Robert Nelson going for a ride.
I didn't see it.
And the caution's up. And the 86 again.
Car's looking a little smushed.
Yeah, and I would, with that rear, oh, yeah, the front is bad, the back is bad. I would bet that he did not get the damage fixed on the rear. Like last caution, but something actually, he ran into the something.
He might not even know that he doesn't have a back bumper.
Yeah. Yeah, unless somebody behind him told him there, he probably wouldn't know. Well, he loses again.
Keeps it up top. Oh, there is
Nice.
Nelson hitting
Yeah.
the wall.
That's what I thought brought out the caution, actually. Everybody keeps it off of, well, I mean, Nelson and Weaver kept it off the guys on the inside of them, so. Nobody else
And
was
she got
involved.
around Messer on that last restart, too.
We're off again. Maybe we can get some laps in here without the 86 breaking loose and giving us a little bit of excitement.
Top 4, single file, and it's 2x2 for a couple rows behind them.
It's a Cameron King really high on the outside there.
Messer way wide.
Yep.
And that might just be a product of everybody giving space now after 2 quick cautions.
Could be. I don't know. Alan Phillips might have got a little loose off the corner there. He was very low going down the back straight.
Captain Novak closed. He got a good jump, but the three of them are there now.
Yeah. I thought Darrell was going to go to the inside there, but it could have been a camera angle. Mark Brown then, pit road.
What a damage to his right front.
Yep. Man, car goes up on jacks. I didn't see the tires come off, but I'm sure he is. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, unless he forgot to uncheck them.
Yeah. That's going to be tough.
Leo looking to the inside of the 11 of Nelson. He's going to do it quickly.
Right up on the 14 of Darrell Klotz, and Steve Angie has lost some ground.
He's under attack by Brian Messler. So squeeze in between him and King. Might fight back here. Couldn't quite get the run he needed off the corner.
Novak starting to put some space back between he and Darrell Klotz. Oh, Robert Nelson up on the wall. Jack Durham, yeah.
Heavy damage to Durham.
I don't think he's... Steering's got to be gone on that. I mean, both you can get down pit road without. Yeah, he's gonna tow.
There's people that squat their cars like that for fun too.
Yeah. It's just too. Yeah, these short tracks are just. Everybody gets one fast repair, and you really don't want to use it early if you don't have to. But he has no choice, I'm there thinking. King, J. Sim, and Lawrence Aaron Jenkins, and Jack Durham.
Say King, Salmon, and Aaron Jenkins are probably planned. Assume for fuel.
Oh, Nelson gets loose. Oh. Yeah, Nelson gets loose just about the time you're getting on the throttle, and Jack gets on the throttle, gets in the back of the 11. Tries to go, yeah. Both those guys there. I think Jack got the short end of the stick on that one.
Yeah, probably.
As far as damage goes. Getting ready to go back green here.
Yeah, look at row number 3.
I see that. Novak gets a good jump.
Darrell does not.
No, he doesn't.
You Phillips overdriving. Klotz too, I think.
Now a 3-wide coming off the corner. They sort it out and get back double wide.
2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
And Klotz gets into the wall just ahead. Ooh, Angie sending it in.
Keeps it down there.
And Cameron King dicing and ducking and diving.
Trying to get through traffic. Not really anywhere for him to go just at the moment.
But he's doing a pretty good job at doing it. Oh. 51 and the 67 at Jay Salmon may have made a little contact. '27 get a big run there going into turn 3 out of 4, or turn 1 and 2.
He bounces off the wall though.
He did. You did mention that Nick Leo, he didn't actually say Leo, but Nick was in the second row. And third row. You said third row.
Third row, yeah.
Now in fourth spot.
Yeah, Jason Weaver put the colored bumper on.
He did.
Started with the transparent one, put the colored one back on.
Right.
The three of them kind of spread out a little bit. Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Comes King, getting around Chris White. Maybe.
Maybe. It's going to open up the door for Robert Nelson, possibly. Nope, he tucks back in behind White. All three of those guys making that corner a little wide.
Angie and Phillips are still going at it.
Yeah, Alan Phillips with a new scheme this week. It was a festive end of October Home Depot paint scheme. Ooh, 27.
Little wiggle.
So tough to pass.
It is.
Unless you give a guy the opening like Angie just did to Messer, it's really, if you can keep that car on the bottom, it is really difficult to get past.
They keep it low and slow around here. Really, there's no grip outside that fresh strip.
No, there isn't. And the higher you go, the worse it gets. Oh, 27 go real wide on X. It's going to get Daryl Klotz the opportunity to get by. And now that he's not behind the 27, we'll have to see if he's got anything for John Novak.
He might. Ooh, the Messer was a little loose there.
Let's see, Cameron King's gotten around Steve Angie. Ryan's looking to the inside of Phillips. That curb is something else too. You can catch a little bit of that curb, but if you get all of it, you're going for a ride.
Yeah,
It's kind of
you're
like
right.
kind of like that little section that Indianapolis. If you touch it with the left side, you're going around.
You get a little bit of that curb coming out of 2 to help you turn a little bit. Or going into 2 rather, to help you turn a little. But yeah, it's a tall curb too, so.
Cameron King working on Alan Phillips now. Excuse me. Ooh.
Phillips defending a little too much there, I think.
Yeah, he
Ended
went
up
right in.
over driving.
He did. Sliding that car like right sideways. That thing was going more sideways than it was forward.
The 86 and the 67 are still together.
Wow. Alan Phillips looked like he just parked it there in the middle of the corner. I thought Andy was going to run right over him.
Yeah, that was quite close. I think he saw the crossover attempt coming and shut it down, but almost got himself in trouble.
He did. That was close.
Novak on cruise control.
Cameron King getting around Brian Messer. Not really sure if Cameron's got a fresher set of tires there. We know he pit. Oh, he hits the wall. We know he pit, but that could have been just for fuel. And with all this going on, I mean, we're 40 laps into this almost, and Jack Durham is our only car not on the lead lap. He's 2 laps down, and that is only because he had to tow. And I'm sure he lost those 2 laps into that. John Novak has had clear track this entire race.
Wide corner for Salmon.
That's going to give Jason Weaver the opportunity here.
And that's what you're waiting for here. You're waiting for the guy ahead of you to make a mistake. You don't really want to battle here for too long because you'll end up heating your tires up bad. With the grip, not having the grip, I should say. Schooling's gonna move out of his way. Leo was caught Weaver.
I was going to say, Jake has lost some time there to Daryl. Back that car up to Nick Leo. John Novak has got quite a lead on Daryl Klotz. People are starting to feel the handling of their cargo. And Chris White missing the corner. Chris White. I said Chris White. Oh, the 86 sliding all over. Yeah, I think the handling's going away on some of these cars by the looks.
Sure does look like it.
And Jay Salmon is about to lose third spot here, maybe.
Yeah, Weaver then Brown.
Right.
Ooh,
I see
tire smoke.
I do. Oh, Schooling. Yeah, just keep blocking the brakes up, trying to avoid the wall.
Messer going for a ride.
Yeah, ooh. I can see that coming.
Yeah, right before the camera switched. Yep.
I can't see. We're still racing.
I just assumed Keith was just trying to go high like he typically does to get out of the way.
He was a little low to be doing that. He should have stayed low. I think Messer expected him to stay low. And
The ledge just slows right down for Novak. Who has a 2-second lead over this man right here. I think Leo might be getting closer.
sure does look like it.
I just saw the ticker swap. Weaver just lost a spot to King.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yep, and yeah, for sure. Nick Leo is catching Darrell Klotz.
Can't quite tell if it's the paint job, but there might be damage to the right front of that 27. Going down the front stretch.
Working on, I'm assuming, because I didn't see it. Assuming Robert Nelson has caught and is trying to pass Alan Phillips. Oh, Phillips getting a little sideways on entry. Nelson getting sideways on exit. Don't see too much damage to that. 51, if any. He may have totally missed Keith Schooling earlier. Maybe. The left front might be a little buckled. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, ledge getting in the grass.
Safely rejoins.
Does. He keeps it going and we stay green. He does have some damage on that left front. Not that it's going to hurt him much as far as body goes, but we don't know if the left front's knocked the toe in or out on that.
Well, Messer had passed Angie quite some time ago and drove away. I'm assuming it was a byproduct of the schooling incident, why they're together again, but it looks like Salmon has held off White.
Yeah. Yeah, there's about a second between the two of them.
Leo down to 5/10 behind Novak.
Klotz.
Yep, Klotz.
I knew you knew what you were meant, and I'm sure everybody else did too. And there you go.
And we'll see how long these two battle for. Here's Salmon down pit road. I'm gonna guess 4 tires and fuel.
I would bet.
A little slow going through that corner.
Well, he doesn't have to go very fast. I mean, Nick Leo's lost a bunch of time to Daryl Klotz.
No yellow's out.
Well, look at that.
That might be why he was slow through that corner.
Could very well be.
That's gonna hurt Salmon because no, he's ahead of Jenkins, so he'll be the lucky dog.
Yeah,
Nelson did not come down pit road.
No, but Salmon, if he can hurry and come back around, he might be able to get back out in front of these leaders and get himself back on the lead lap.
Weaver, the 27, overdrives his pit stall. Comes Leo.
Wait, Chase Salmon is right there. He didn't get past John Novak, but it was pretty close.
It's close. Novak beat Klotz off pit road. Leo beat Klotz off pit road. Novak beat everybody.
Right.
Brown elected to stay out as well.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, we just Chase Salmon, he's going to get his lap back, so there he's back on the lead lap. Because, I mean, the thing that saved Salmon, I think, is the fact that, well, for sure, that Robert Nelson and Mark Brown both stayed out.
Let's see. It's Phillips.
Yeah, just losing it. Doesn't touch anything.
It must have been that curb.
Could have been. He just might not have any tire left either.
Avoids the cone.
He did. Well, I missed that black and white cone getting nailed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arca Break Weekly. I miss those guys. I haven't seen anything from them in a while. But here we go. Robert Nelson coming out to lead us.
Last I heard, they were just doing community races. They weren't doing the weekly videos anymore.
Nelson holds his own on the inside on old tires for the moment.
Ooh, he looks sideways though.
I saw that, but I was in a coughing fit and muted my mic. We staying green.
Way up. Ooh, salmon into white. Possible 3 wide going into 1. I think Angie backed out of that just to save everybody.
Yeah, Nelson and Brown lost. They're right back to where they were. They probably should have just came in and got tires if they could. Oh, Nelson going wide again. I don't know if he kept it off the wall or not. Klotz going on the inside of Messer.
Messer's got to find a hole because those cars are nose to tail.
Oh, Ryan gets loose. Oh, right into the tire barrier.
the too wide tire barrier.
I don't even. Why is that even there?
It's not even going to bring out the yellow, is it?
No, he's off the racing surface. He's in the grass. He's out of trouble. So yeah, he's not going to get a yellow. We got a yellow now, though. Somebody blinking in and out.
Trouble with Brown and Nelson's down pit road.
You see that with 42 seconds. Oh, ledge is broke.
That's gonna be a difficult corner to make.
Yeah, if that tire's not turning, you're right.
This is a tricky pit lane, especially under green flag conditions.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I mean, if something happened there to Ledge or Mark Brown, possibly Robert Nelson, it might have just saved Brian Messer from going a bunch of laps down. Oh. Salmon gets into white. Ledge tries to keep it low. That's what it looks like. Looked like Ledge was trying to avoid that, staying low, and just lost it. Lost the rear.
A little bobble out of the 18.
Yep. It's kind of like what we saw there in lap 1 or 2. And
Seas parted for Durham.
they did. Mark Brown got blindsided. He didn't know that was coming. He shucks in. Look, Nick Leo is on the front row. see what he can do there. Gets around John Novak. Single file halfway back.
I just noticing this, but Weaver started the 27 started that last restart in the back. And somehow is up in the 5th. Ooh, Nelson again. Durham's just a magnet tonight.
Yeah. Well, that's the second time those two danced tonight, isn't it? What are we doing?
Yes.
Saw that early. The 11 got loose, and Jack got into the back of him, throttling up, and it was just unexpected. I wonder if the same thing happened here. At least this time, Jack's got the wheels on the front of the car.
That's true. I think he did it to himself.
Yeah, that was...
It looked like he was just following Chris White out of the corner.
Yeah. Oh, that was really close. He might have gotten all clear there from the spotter, but... definitely wasn't clear. It was really close, though. He only needed a few more inches, and he probably would have made it.
Leo's got him racked back up.
There's no Geico start zone at this track, so they go when the leader decides to. We're going 3 wide, through 1 and 2. The 86 decided better of it and ducked back in.
King's back out towards the front as well.
Yeah.
Novak slow through the corner.
Yeah, Klotz went right to the inside, but Nick Leo went way high.
I heard tires there. Somebody was
Cranking the
on
wheel.
the brakes hard.
Oh, it could have been on the brakes too, yeah. That could have been ledge. Maybe we heard the ledge because he's just in front of Nick Leo.
White going for a move down the inside of Phillips.
We got Novak right on the bumper of the car in front of Nick Leo, and then the 27 right behind Daryl Klotz. And behind them we have another pairing of Angie and King. It's like tandem drafting here.
Yeah. That was an interesting time. That tandem drafting.
It was.
Now Novak at this point has to know because he's got wheels. So I just sit there and be patient.
Absolutely.
Just remind Leo that he's there every now and then.
Yeah, we talked about these two guys a couple weeks ago, and It was essentially the same situation. Jesus, scary. Leo was leading. Novak was behind. Right on his bumper. We talked about each one of them getting in each other's heads, and we didn't really think it was possible, but
comes King.
he's trying. Chase Salmon going to the inside of Alan Phillips there in the background, too. He's got the preferred line. He's going to get the spot coming off. Ooh, Novak.
Oh.
That's going to give a spot to Daryl. Jeez. '27 taking all the curb.
That was... I don't know if you could get any closer than that. Novak rejoining. Nelson back down pit road.
Yeah. I saw not too long ago Jay Salmon fighting on the inside of the number one of Alan Phillips, and now he's 2 cars behind Phillips.
White had a couple of hot moments last season, but so far he's been kind of quiet this one.
Yeah. You are right. I mean, he won the super speedway race last year.
Oh, and a couple top 5 finishes too.
He doesn't have any this year so far. I mean, we're only in the 4th race clearly, but in those super speedway, super speedway races are, you know, they say it's a chess game, but it's also a flip of the coin.
Yeah.
It's a chess game if you can decide to flip whether you're going to be in a wreck or not.
King still slowly moving forward.
Just saw Robert Nelson come to the end of pit road and stop. Toe.
Not enough damage fixed. Or second guessing it.
Oh, he has not retired. He's retired, yep. Showing him out.
Schooling's retired as well.
Klotz holding a good line, and Novak just cannot get around him.
You might get a run here.
Yeah, I think Daryl just off a little bit on the corner. Oh yeah, he gets it.
He lets him go, I think.
I'm assuming, yeah, the way I mean, you know that you can't if you just messed up your corner and maybe your tires are a little hot. I don't know, but it's just always better. It's always faster if they got to run behind you, let them go, because you can get in behind and keep your pace rather than fight side by side and compromise both cars. Gives the opportunity for King to catch up and Leo to walk away. Darrell realized he missed the corner. John got to run. Let him go. Get him behind him and keep right on trucking. These four cars are pretty close together. I mean, the next one back is yellow. Showing Angie on screen. I don't see anything wrong with the car. I'm assuming he's the one that brought out the yellow. I wonder if it was just a spin.
Yeah, it looks clean.
Come down and get some tires and see what you can get back.
To see if there's any takers. There are. Leo.
Yeah, I would definitely be coming down pit road.
Klotz, Weaver, Phillips, Salmon, and Weaver. King and Novak stay out. It's a gamble.
I think so. I mean, with where I'm can't see right now, but I'm guessing we're about 40 to go.
If we stay green, these guys pitting have the advantage. If we get a yellow, those who stayed out will have the advantage.
Yeah, depending on when we get that yellow, you're right, yeah.
This is your not quite the super speedway coin toss you were talking about, but it is a coin toss.
Curb a little bit of a touch of the wall, not too bad.
And Cone survives again.
It's a little loose going in. Yeah.
It sounded like he was loose the whole corner, and the curb was just what sent him over the edge.
Little to no damage there, so he should be all right.
Chris White up in fourth.
We were just saying that. That was just we gotta see if he did come in and pit, did he? No, he did come in and take tires. He didn't?
No, I think it's Weaver and Leo are the first two that did. And everybody else behind them. Leo stuck behind Brown. Ooh, Salmon around. And Angie got damage in that one.
Yeah, he did. That's unfortunate. Don't see much damage to either one of those, and it really shouldn't be a problem unless he did something to mechanics underneath. I mean,
Salmon might have some steering issues after that.
He may. And I know as we're watching this, iRacing has already come out with an update to weaken the nose on this. So we're going to see more parts coming off the front of these cars when something like that happens. They're not going to look as undamaged as they do now, but that was prior to this race.
See, just goes around.
Yeah, Salmon just gets loose and overcorrects, and Angie's got no place to go.
That was ledge was close.
Yeah, and I think the 86 might have been pretty close there too.
Oh, good news for the top four. They're cooler tires off.
Yeah. Kind of wondering who got the lucky dog on that. I'm assuming it would be Durham. Or it could be, yeah, it would be Durham, I would think. Ledge is 11 laps down. Nelson has retired.
Leo going up the middle.
Whoa.
White losing 2 spots in one corner.
Ooh, Leo's
going.
It.
Klotz. And the 18 and the 7 again.
Chris White's got a fender flopping and
Typically,
he had a fender flopping. Oh yeah, the wheel's not turning either. Hopefully he can get it down pit road.
Typically we don't see a power slide like that out of Leo unless he's coming to the white flag or checkered.
Durham is on the lead lap, so he did get his both laps back. That's going to give Ledge the lucky dog here. Darrell's nose is pretty flat. Although it's a Ford, so it might be already flat.
Yeah. It's a weird shaped car. Yeah. Every year, Ford's dominant at super speedways. Hankey's just loses it on the seam.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
I have to put pool noodles around the outside of that car today.
Cameron King made it all the way back up to the front row after took most of the race, but he's back up there.
Brown's still up there too. Angie goes wide. It looked like Leo was gonna get a run there and backed out of it. 86 saves it.
Yeah.
Say, was that a move on the outside by 27? Because he fell in line behind
Looked like he
King
tried.
on the restart. Try it again. Can't get it done. Novak's gonna drive away if King gets loose.
And I'm noticing, I mean, we just saw Steve Angie have trouble not too long ago twice, and he is running 6th.
Clock's running a little wide. Leo taking a peek on Brown.
Still floating it on the outside there. On entry.
Phillips is going to get alongside Brown now and make the pass. So promote Angie up to 5th.
Yeah, Darrell Klotz, he's been quick all night long. He's got some work to do because now he's behind traffic. And like we said earlier, it is very hard to get stuff done around here. The guys in front don't give you an opening.
There's our leader. Got some traffic.
Salmon went high, gave a bunch of room there. Oh, I was to say, I don't know where he is there. 27 breaks free coming off of turn 4.
Doesn't lose too much ground. Kloss is going to get around both. I'm sorry, he was ahead of White already. He was defending White and attacking Brown. Someone sideways in the back. It's enough to bring out the caution.
It is. Assuming, well, I'm not going to assume anything.
Sam.
the leaders just got by him.
Yeah, and this is going to give the 27 his chance to get around King. He's going to be behind Novak on the restart.
Oh, nobody else involved. Whew, that was close.
Almost made it right into pit lane.
Yeah, he almost did.
Oof. I know we've had a lot of cautions tonight, but most of them have been single car.
Yeah, just some spins. Most of them. Not too much car and car stuff.
Novak's going to bring him around. It's going.
Immediately. Oh, we have a caution.
Nope. Graphical error.
Yep.
Three wide going into three, though. We might get one here. King goes very wide.
Way wide, yeah. Gonna lose a bunch there. He lost 2 spots.
Novak's going to pit road.
John went too early on the restart.
Too early on the restart. You said he went immediately.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if that's ooh, Nick Leo getting loose and into the wall. Cameron King going way to the inside to avoid that.
Oh, Leo again.
Now there is something you don't see every week.
No. That car's dead.
That is not often he loses it on his own.
Especially twice.
And he's having some unfortunate luck this year.
No, and without that caution, I think Weaver and Angie were gone. Because there's King, and King was...
Well, it was avoiding Brian after he went a little wide, and then he avoided Brian here. Well, he avoids Brian here, and then he gets in a little hot and has to go wide. So yeah, you might be right. I mean, Jake Weaver and Steve Angie might have been an opportunity for them to take off and go. We have 120 scheduled laps. Oh, damn. That's that was a hard hit. We are having a green-white checkered. So when the yellow comes out, the race is essentially over. And then we race back to the checkered after the white. Weaver gets out, Angie's there.
Yeah, King didn't get the jump he needed.
No, we had trouble.
Phillips is around. I should definitely bring out the caution. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised.
No, I'm sure. Excuse me.
Yeah, there's the pace truck. So, Field would have been frozen.
Yeah, they're going to finish in this order. Which King's dropping down the order there, but yep. Jake Weaver should win this unless he spins out himself. It's number 2 for Weaver.
First repeat winner of the season.
You're right. Yeah, this is his second win. We are 4 races in, and yeah.
Steve celebrating.
Well, that really wasn't bad for some short track stuff. It really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
I was expecting a lot more contact.
Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of cautions, but they were, for the most part, self spins. And the lights on the truck are off now.
Yep. He picked up the checker on the last. There you go. Springer strong.
Springer strong, yeah. And a special paint scheme. In honor of his friend battling cancer.
Chris just going.
It's just a hole that wasn't quite there.
Yep. I would have made it 3 wide going through that. It was kind of a little sketchy. I know with a green-white checker, you really don't want to give up momentum. And, well, it does look like the one checks up just a little bit early, but... Mark Brown getting involved. The 86, Jason Weaver getting involved. Excuse me.
I think we would have had
that would have
quite
been
the race to the finish.
I think you're right. There you go.
It's Cameron King up 8 today. So was Jack Durham. But Weaver is our winner. Steve Ange is second. Daryl Klotz came home 4th. John Novak following the 5th with his penalty. Jace Weaver 6th. Mark Brown, Durham, Chris White 9th. Alan Phillips 10th. Leo down into 11th. Aaron Jenkins, Jay Salmon, Robert Nelson, Brian Messer, and Keith Schooling. Daryl Klotz up on top. Jake Weaver 2nd. Nick Leo 3rd. Novak 4th. Chris White 5th. Angie up into 6th. 4 spots up for him. Weaver up 2 to 7th. Mark Brown up 2 to give him 11th in the championship standings.
Yeah, I wonder what it would have been like if Novak didn't get that penalty. I mean, he was a pretty dominant car most of the race. He did have a little bit of competition there in the middle in the last 3 quarters or whatever, but could have been a totally different thing. That'll kill you. It'll show you right there. Mistakes, just a mistake and cost you a race.
Yeah, that's 2 penalties that have cost a possible win. Not for Novak, but 1 for Novak in last season. Jake Weaver did it at Watkins Glen.
Yep.
He got a speeding penalty in pit road.
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
I'm
Go
waiting.
ahead.
Nope, I'm just waiting. Novak. Novak's got a pretty decent season going, really. He just got to put it all together, and I think he'll get something. I think he can squeak out a couple of wins this year. He's showing some pace.
Yeah, Klotz too. Klotz is on the radar.
Yeah, Daryl's got to win this year, but yeah, at Dover. But yeah, you're right. Daryl seems to has some more pace this season than he has in the past.
Where are we next? We are going to Kansas next.
Kansas. Yes.
That should be interesting. That's usually a good show.
The home of Dorothy and Toto.
Yeah.
Right. Kansas should be fun.
And a couple colorless farms.
Right.
On behalf of the other way, we say thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed Milwaukee. We'll catch you in the next one.
Goodbye.